3.
No, this is pretty.
I don't know if it's pretty.
I don't want to see this on homegrown video.
1, 2, 3.
God damn.
1, 2, 3.
All right, whoever you are, shut up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, everybody. Welcome back again to In Focus. We're still at Battle of the Giants 7 in Albany, Georgia. With me right now, another huge name, as far as I'm concerned, in the name of arm wrestling, Dave Randall. Dave, nice to see you.
Hey, Scott. Nice to see you too, buddy.
Nice to meet you today. Thanks for sitting down and doing this. First of all, you pulling today?
No, I'm just reffing.
You're just refereeing today?
Yeah.
So a little birdie whispered in my ear that maybe you and Ron should have a match, best 2 out of 3
Somebody said
or something.
we'll be playing around. You know, we practice so much together and stuff, and you know, we might get up there and pull some. You never know.
Okay.
Ron likes to pick on me.
Ron likes to pick on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure he does. Just give me a little bit of a background about you. How'd you first get interested in arm wrestling?
I always liked it in high school and stuff, and then I met run into Burt Whitfield, Johnny Walker, and them guys at used to be a monster arm wrestling thing with a weird machine with some handlebars and all that stuff. And anyway, I run into them. Burt invited me over to practice. Been pulling ever since.
So how long ago was that?
That was November 1984.
1984. So
Yes,
yeah, you weren't around just yesterday.
What's up, buddy?
Hello. That's almost pretty good.
We're popular.
Yeah. You know what? For the most part, though, we're big enough and ugly enough that ain't nobody going to argue
That's
anyway.
right. Yeah. Good on.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so 84. So 80s and 90s. So how did you do? Pretty successful.
Well, yeah, I won my first nationals in '86, and won my first worlds in '86, and I don't know, had a good time. Been enjoying it ever since.
So what keeps you motivated? What's the drive to keep arm wrestling? And
I enjoy the competition. You know, I've took a lot of breaks, and I don't train as hard as a lot of guys. I do bench press contests. I do a lot of powerlifting like that. But you know, I don't spend much time training for arm wrestling. I still enjoy it, and I still have my moments, but I don't train as hard as a lot of guys do.
this is folks, a pretty understated guy. He has his moments. One of the more dominant arm wrestlers in the U.S. has his moments. Okay, I'll go along with that for now.
I think it's my hair.
I will say I love this man's hairstyle.
Yeah, we got our haircut the same place. Even though he's from Canada, we go to the same place.
Actually, so today you're refereeing.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you and Ron will play around a bit.
Yeah, we probably will.
Yeah, and Ron already told me that if he wins, I'm allowed to film it. If he loses, I'm not allowed to film it.
That's right. But I don't think it's going to be a real serious match anyway. I've been trying to get back into top rolling some. I've been shoulder rolling for so long. I used to top roll, and then I got out of that and started shoulder rolling, and now everybody's picking on me, so I thought I'd top roll some. So I'm not trying to do that and look kind of goofy up there, but, you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Okay, so what's the next for you? What are we going to see from you next? I'm
thinking about going to the Nationals down in Palm Beach. There's a lot of guys out there, you know, like to try to get in the class with them. I think I heard that Tim Bresnan was going to. He looks like a real strong guy. I mean, I had never met him. He seemed like a nice guy. Seems strong as ox. I know Rick Lucas has come back. I met Rick years ago. Never did compete against him, but man, he looks like an animal. Woo.
Yeah.
And you know, just go see what you can do. I mean, what the hell? I'm almost 52 years old now. About washed up. But,
well, yeah, I don't know if I'll go that far or not.
But you know, just for fun, because I don't train hard enough to be not like a lot of guys are training right now. So.
Yeah, some guys are really putting in a lot.
Oh
of time.
yeah, I mean, you take guys like we were talking about Devin earlier. I mean, that's a consummate athlete doing this, and he should have the success that he's got. He's put the effort into it.
So just give me your thing on that. I know Devin Lorette and John Brzezinski have a huge match coming up in England in May. Mm-hmm. Now, how do you see that going? Well,
it's hard to bet against John. You know, I mean, I know John hadn't looked good his last couple of tournaments, but still, it's still John. I had the pleasure of pulling Devin years ago. I don't know how long he had been pulling. I don't think he'd been pulling very long. At the Arnold one year, the first year the Canadians were at the Arnold, and I beat Devin that day. So if I retire now, I can say, yeah, Devin never beat me. But you know, I remember beating him. But he's one of them guys. As soon as I got through the match, I went over and told Karen Beat. I said, that guy is going to be hell. I can tell he's going to be hell, and he's proved that out. Ron said, you know, he's amazing how strong he is, and I don't think he's even peaked yet. You know, he's only like 31 years old, so. Guys aren't seeming to really peak in the sport till they're damn near 40.
No, and that's right. And I talked to Ron myself inside about that and asking about the Devin match, and he said, there was no excuses. Maybe he could have been a bit better prepared, maybe not.
Yeah.
But he don't think he could have beat Devin that day.
Yeah, Devin looked. I saw the tapes of that match. God, he just every move Ron wanted to do, he beat him at it. And I do think Ron might have been a little bit off that day, but no excuses. I mean, Devin looks like an animal, and but I don't know. You have to see how it goes. If John comes in strong and healthy, he's got so many different angles he can pull you at, and Devin seems to be well versed too. So. I don't know. It'll be an exciting match.
Okay, and before we wrap up here, I'm just going to just throw some names at you.
Okay.
You tell me what you think, John Brzenk.
Baddest man there is.
That's pretty cut and dry,
Pretty cut and dried.
Ron Bath.
Ron has been an amazing guy for so long. I met Ron in 86 or 87 at a little local tournament. He just hadn't moved down here. And we went through the brackets to make sure nobody that knew each other matched up. And so I got Ron. And I beat Ron fast that match. He really wasn't very good against the top roller at the time. But he started training, and it seemed like every practice he got better. And he's been consistently good for a lot of years.
Excuse me, everybody. Hey, if anybody
Ron's a funny guy that amazes me. That you take a guy, somebody can just beat Ron and beat Ron and beat Ron. Also, he'll walk in a tournament and kill you.
Yeah.
And most people aren't like that. John will go through a 2 or 3 year period of just beating the hell out of Ron, and all of a sudden Ron will go to a tournament and kill him. And you're like, how the hell did that happen? And but Ron has consistently been, he's got to be one of the greatest of all times. Good athlete, good guy, just bad boy.
Okay, Cleve Dean.
Cleve is just a hoss, ain't he? Hey, it's a big boy.
That is.
I like old Cleve. I didn't really get to be around Cleve when he was a dominant arm wrestler. He had pretty much retired when I started, and then started competing back. And it took a couple of years for me even then to get where I could beat him. And I've been fortunate enough to beat him a few times. But I think ever since he's been back, he's had certain health issues here and there with knees and back and stuff hurting him. It still seemed like if he was 100% healthy, good arm and everything, it'd be hard to beat. It's just so much hand, but.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. I always enjoy his company.
Oh, for sure. And the final name I want to throw at you, tell me what you think of this arm wrestler, David Randall.
Oh, Lord. Well, he's got pretty hair. And
I love that hair.
I know it. And we shared a milkshake earlier. That's why I look like this. I gave him the cherry. I got the foamy stuff. But I don't know, man. I've enjoyed my time here and enjoyed meeting all these people. And some guys you get upset with and compete against them. But all in all, I have no regrets about the business. Sometimes I do wish I had to train harder and really seen what I could do. But I've had my moments.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
That's right. All right, Dave. Look, I appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Stop and doing that. Thanks very much.
All right.
And we're out again.
Every year is we give out what we call the AAA Lifetime Achievement Award. And what we do is me and Miss Karen very much consult and talk and see who's really put a lot into this sport and does a lot for the people in this sport. There is one individual who's a fantastic person. I've known him for about 9 years. He has always helped me any way he could when I asked him to, and everybody else. He's taken a lot of time to talk to people. Mr. David, could you come here just a minute, please? Mr. David, on behalf of me and AAA, we'd like to present you with a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. Big Dave! That's okay. That's fine. Thank you.
Hey, Ryan, a lifetime achievement.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you're done, right?
Lifetime achievement. I want to thank everybody. More than I've helped anybody, they've all helped me because I've always enjoyed the camaraderie and stuff that we've had with all the guys that I've met here. That I see some of these guys once a year, and it's like we've been buddies forever. So to me, I've been a lot more enriched than I've enriched anybody else. So I appreciate it. Thank you.